Hi everybody, welcome back to Tommy Maroon Sports Show, episode number 241. We're going to have a blast today, aren't we folks? Yes, we are, because it's always fun here on WCTV, best television station everywhere, to be exact. But enough of that, more on the sports stuff, like the Cleveland Guardians, for instance. There's Mr. Tanner Bybee, he's been doing a dandy. Of course, he's a good pitcher, that's for sure, but I'm pretty sure we all agree about that. Pitching stats. The Guardians entered yesterday with a 3.54 ERA, 7 shutouts, surrendered 529 hits and 261 runs, and struck out 621 batters and walked 208, and have given up a whip of 1.19 and a average surrendered of .230. Alright, series recaps. Things have been going a little bit sour for the Guardians lately, unfortunately. They have been losers in their last 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. And let me check to be exact. Yep, losers in their last 3 games. But they did win the first game against the series against the Toronto Blue Jays, courtesy of Will Bryant hitting a home run and Logan Allen having a 5-inning ball game. And not to mention, the bullpen allowed 0 hits in Game 1. And I cannot talk about this without talking about Mr. Stephen Clun, who you saw right there. His average right now is .392. That is some impressive stuff. He is so good at what he does. He had an RBI yesterday. We'll get to that in just a bit yesterday. In Game 2, Mr. Kwan won 3 for 4. And in Game 3, he went 4 for 5. No Blue Jay had multiple RBIs in Game 2. And in Game 3, we saw Daniel Schneemann hit his first Major League long ball. We also saw Brian Rocchio hit a home run in the top of the 9th inning in Game 3. Guardians really refused to die down easily and almost made the comeback, but unfortunately that did not happen. What's also unfortunate is that the Guardians lost, of course, yesterday, 8-5, where Tristan McKenzie got lit up in the 3rd inning, I stand corrected. Only going 2.1 innings. Bullpen didn't really help him out that well. Of course, the Guardians gave up at least 1 run in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th inning. 1 in each inning, except for the 3rd, where they surrendered 4. And J.P. Crawford had himself a dandy. 2 for 3, 2 walks, 3 RBIs, and he had a 2-run long ball. And not to mention the fact that Highland's very own Luke Raley. Yes, Luke Raley had himself a good day at his home ballpark. 2 for 5 with a home run. Luke Raley hit an opposite field home run. That was really fun to see. He bats left-handed, hit it out to left field, of course. Coach Grissom was at the game. He congratulated his good friend Luke Raley on that.
And didn't he get ejected?
Who, Luke Raley?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But I do know is that, yes, he did get ejected. You're right. I apologize. Got ejected by home plate umpire Hunter Wendelstedt in the 9th inning. I just don't have Dish, or I just don't have Bally Sports. I have Dish, which means I can't watch Bally Sports, so I have no ways of watching my Cleveland Guardians, unfortunately. Such a shame, and no way of watching Cavaliers. I have to follow the games, and they make it almost impossible to watch them nowadays. At least that's what I think. Raley did indeed get ejected, so apologies on my end. So today they will play Seattle again, where the Guardians have Tanner Bybee rocking the mound, and tomorrow will be Logan Allen. And I'd be careful if I'm the Cleveland Guardians, because the Minnesota Twins are sneaking up. 4.5 games out. They are on a nice little 6-game winning streak. Well, not really a nice 6-game winning streak for the Cleveland Guardians, but for the Twins, that's pretty nice for them. But still, 44-26 through 70 games. 44 divided by 70 times 162 is a 102-win season. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what we love to see, folks. On pace for 102 wins. It'd be only the fourth 100-win season in franchise history to go with 54-95, of course, in 2017. The year of the epic 22-game win streak. NBA Finals time, because that just wrapped up, and as you might expect, the Boston Celtics won it. But in Game 4, Dallas beat the lights out of them. 122-84. Luka Doncic, 29 points. Kyrie Irving, 21. Derek Lively, 11 points, 12 rebounds. And the Mavs shot over 50% from the field. They held a 48-point lead. My goodness. Third largest ball in NBA history, and Dallas out-rebounded Celtics by 21. Gave the Mavericks some false hope. They thought maybe we're going to pull off the biggest comeback in NBA history. Because keep in mind, no team has come back from 3 games to none in the history of any NBA postseason series. That is hard to believe. And then Game 5 happened, and Boston just ended their hopes and dreams by hanging number 18 in the rafters of the famous TD Garden and the famous Parquet 4 with a 106-88 win. Yep, number 18. They passed the Los Angeles Lakers for most NBA championships in franchise history, or by one franchise, as that was LA and Boston had 17 each, excuse me. They had 17 each heading into this finals. Of course, Boston hadn't won the NBA championship since 2008, and that was their only NBA championship since 1986. But they came back against all adversity. Well, there wasn't really that much adversity, but all the frustration of yesteryear in the postseason. We saw Payton Pritchard hit this incredible shot at the half, which was certainly incredible. Watch him from half-court land, and it goes in, and the crowd goes nuts. Jason Tatum, 31 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds, channeled his inner Kevin Garnett by yelling, "We did it," very loudly into the microphone when the game was over, when being interviewed by Lisa Salters on ABC Channel 5. Of course, Kevin Garnett famously yelled, "Anything is possible," when his Celtics in 2008, the Big Four, won over the Lakers. Jaylen Brown took home Finals MVP with 21 points. And here's something I found really interesting. Joe Mazzulla got away with using 7 men that game. I can't believe it. Just 7 players. Usually it's 8 minimum, but Mazzulla was thinking, I'm going to use 7. Why not? It's the biggest game of the season, no doubt about it, and it worked. Certainly worked. They won. I mean, yes, he did use other players at the end of the ball game, and he subbed them out one by one, giving each of them an opportunity to enjoy it. So Mr. Mazzulla gonna etch his name in Boston history. Brad Stevens, his predecessor, is now in the front office. He also deserves it. Honestly, this will go down as one of the NBA Finals of all time. I mean, nothing big happened. Nothing significant happened. It was kind of forgettable, come to think about it, because the Boston Celtics won in 5 games. It was pretty, what do you call it, anticipated. Luka Doncic, by the way, 28 points and 12 rebounds, but still, everybody knew that was going to happen. Boston won 64 games in regular season, dropped only 6 home games that year. And I'm referring to the playoffs as well. You think that's crazy? Wait till you hear about the 1986 Celtics that lost 1 home game in the regular season in NBA playoffs. My goodness, it was to Portland in December of 1985. They lost to them, and ultimately that was it. Looking at it, the only two people that actually use an 8-man rotation, come think about it, considering the fact that Peyton Pritchard had, had that incredible heave, but still. The only two people that were on the bench that I saw a significant amount of minutes were Sam Hauser and Kristaps Porzingis. And Porzingis had 1 rebound and Hauser with 4. And Drew Holiday had 11 rebounds. That's what happened. So there was that. Boston is NBA champions because we can't have anything going in life. I mean, even so, even if the Mavericks won, I would not have cared. But Boston's that one team. Here's some food for thought. Since 2002, Boston has now won 13 major sports championships. 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots. 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots. 4 World Championships from the Red Sox. 2 Larry O'Briens from the Celtics. And 1 Stanley Cup from the Bruins. That, my friends, is hard to believe. They are a city of winners. As much as I hate admitting it, because, of course, it's Boston. Nobody likes Boston. But you know what? Guess it happens. I mean, the Cavs did win the NBA championship 8 years ago today. Can't believe it. Greatest day of my life. LeBron chasing down Andre Iguodala with the incredible block from behind, and Kyrie Irving stepping back from Steph Curry and making the 3, and then Steph Curry trying to answer back, but Kevin Love saying, no, you are not going to answer back. And then LeBron driving in, trying to get the dunk, and he failed to get the dunk, but got fouled, made the second shot after being down on the ground for like 2-3 minutes. And then the Warriors took a timeout, checked up the prayer, didn't go in, and what do you know? The whole city of Cleveland was happy once again for the first major championship in the city's history in over half a century. And we're still dwelling on it, folks. Anyways, no show next week, but I will tell you one thing. The week after that, it will be high school football predictions. July 3rd, episode number 242. 243 will be more high school football and Guardians. In fact, that's all you can anticipate from episodes 242, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 242, 248. In episode 249, August 21st, Tommy's Picks will be back. Yes, they will be back, and I cannot wait to bring you it, because it's always fun to hear what I have to say for high school football, because high school football will be here in 65 days from now. That's 9 weeks, 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 65 days. Gonna be a good season. Cannot wait to bring it to you on WHBW, your one-stop for all things Highland and Baldwin Wallace, which is always a great YouTube channel, even though I have a lot to say about it, considering the fact that it's, my very own YouTube channel. Anyways, here's something funny. I played NBA 2K13, a game that's much better than NBA 2K24, and I played it. This is what I got for Game 5, 103-89. I'll back up. 103-89. Of course, the final score wound up being 106-88. Very close. I wish I got it right, but I didn't. It happens. But you know what also happens? A lot of fun sports stuff in the Northeast Ohio world, which we will try to get. It'll be Suburban League Week 1. GCC Federal League Week 2, and then don't know what I'm going to do after that. I know I got to sprinkle in the SWC, got to sprinkle in the Lorraine County League, got to sprinkle in just about every league out there. It's going to be fun, folks. Tyler, and thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.